Hancock versus Homelander. Who would win this power battle? Two unstoppable superhumans, two completely different minds. One fights for redemption. The other rules through fear. On one side stands Hancock, an ancient, immortal force of nature who doesn't care about fame, applause, or public approval. A reluctant hero who saves lives with overwhelming power and leaves destruction in his wake. On the other side stands Homelander, the perfect symbol of heroism in the eyes of the world. A smiling savior on the surface, but underneath, a deeply unstable tyrant who sees humanity as weak and disposable. Both can fly. Both are nearly invincible. Both possess godlike strength. But power alone doesn't decide a battle, because when ego clashes with experience, when manufactured perfection faces ancient immortality, only one can truly stand at the top. So today, we're breaking down the ultimate showdown, Hancock versus Homelander. Who is stronger, who is more powerful, and who would actually win? Let's find out. The broken hero versus the false god. On one side, we have Hancock, the reluctant alcoholic anti-hero who crashes into cities like a human missile and saves lives with zero finesse. He doesn't care about public approval. He doesn't smile for cameras. He doesn't wave to the crowd. He saves you, and then leaves behind a $300 million repair bill. On the other side stands Homelander, the polished symbol of American heroism. Perfect hair, perfect cape, perfect image. But behind the cameras, a narcissistic, unstable tyrant who views humanity as insects beneath his boots. Hancock doesn't try to be loved. Homelander desperately needs to be loved. Hancock is ancient, an immortal being who has walked the earth for thousands of years. His power feels natural, mysterious, almost mythological. Homelander is manufactured, a lab-created weapon raised without love, engineered by corporate scientists to be the ultimate product. His strength is real, but his identity is artificial. This battle isn't just physical. It's chaos versus control, redemption versus domination, a flawed protector versus a smiling monster. And when two near-invincible beings collide, cities don't survive. Raw strength, who hits harder? Let's talk brute force. Hancock has casually stopped speeding trains. He has hurled a massive whale back into the ocean. He throws criminals through buildings as if they weigh nothing. His strength isn't calculated. It's effortless. When he punches, shockwaves ripple outward. Homelander, meanwhile, can rip humans apart with his bare hands. He crushes skulls like fruit. He has overpowered nearly every supe in his universe without breaking a sweat. Tanks, bullets, and explosions mean nothing to him. But here's the key difference. Homelander dominates in a grounded, military-scale world. His feats are terrifying, but mostly city-level. Hancock's feats feel mythic. He flies at hypersonic speeds across continents. He shrugs off skyscraper-level destruction. His presence feels heavier, as if gravity itself bends around him. In a pure exchange of strength, punch for punch, Hancock operates on a slightly higher tier of raw power. Homelander is powerful, but Hancock feels ancient. Advantage: Hancock. Speed, durability, and heat vision. Speed changes everything. Homelander can fly faster than jets and react quickly enough to track targets in seconds. His combat speed is brutal and efficient, but Hancock has demonstrated near-instant global travel. He rockets into the sky and vanishes like a comet. His aerial mobility suggests he can match, if not exceed, Homelander's speed. Now durability. Homelander is bulletproof, bomb-proof, and nearly indestructible in his universe. Conventional weapons simply cannot harm him. Hancock survives massive explosions, collapsing buildings, and direct high-impact collisions without visible injury. He has been struck by trains, buried under concrete, and rises without effort. Both are extremely difficult to damage. But there's a critical distinction. Homelander has shown signs that he can be bruised by opponents near his level. Hancock's only known weakness is proximity to another immortal like himself. Without that condition, he appears functionally unstoppable. What about heat vision? Homelander's lasers slice through aircraft and human bodies instantly. They are undeniably lethal, but there is no evidence they could pierce Hancock's durability. They might stagger him, they might slow him, but ending him, highly unlikely. Durability edge, Hancock, mentality, the most important factor. This is where the battle truly shifts. Homelander fights with ego. He craves fear. He demands submission. When challenged, he reacts emotionally. His anger makes him reckless. Hancock fights with indifference until pushed. And when he becomes serious, everything changes. He grows focused, controlled, dangerous. There are no speeches, no performance, only decisive action. Homelander is powerful, but psychologically fragile. His identity depends on validation. Remove the applause and insecurity begins to surface. Hancock has lived through centuries of loneliness, loss, and confusion. He has already experienced rock bottom and survived it. He understands pain, isolation, and endurance. If the fight drags on, Homelander's frustration grows. If Hancock realizes innocent lives are at risk, his restraint disappears. And when restraint disappears, efficiency replaces emotion. No wasted movement, no reckless rage, only calculated force. Because a serious Hancock isn't sarcastic, he's silent, he's focused, he's inevitable, he's unstoppable. Final showdown, who wins? Picture the battlefield. The skies crack with sonic booms as both collide midair. Homelander unleashes continuous heat vision, carving molten scars across the skyline. Hancock flies straight through the beams, barely slowing down. They exchange punches. Shockwaves flatten city blocks. Windows shatter for miles. Homelander grows furious. He swings harder, trying to overpower Hancock through sheer aggression. Hancock absorbs the blows, then responds with one devastating counterpunch. The impact sends a thunderous shockwave across the horizon, launching Homelander through multiple skyscrapers. And in that moment, the truth becomes clear. Homelander dominates his world because no one can truly challenge him. But Hancock operates on a higher, more mythic tier of durability and raw power. Homelander's lasers cannot fatally wound him. Homelander's strength cannot overwhelm him. And mentally, Hancock will not break. As the battle continues, Homelander's confidence begins to crack. Hancock remains calm, unshaken, like an ancient force that cannot be exhausted. In a prolonged fight, Hancock would outlast, overpower, and ultimately defeat Homelander. It would be catastrophic. It would devastate a city. But the final result? Hancock wins. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.